PowerWash start. All right. So last time I started cleaning this huge, messy playground, right? Like this very dirty, shitty playground. And we're gonna continue doing that because this is my go-to game now. I still want to play Revita, and I think next stream maybe we'll do some art and Revita and put a little break on Balatro because I love Balatro, but I think I wanna play something else. I completely forgot what to do in this game. Never mind, I'm still goated. Although it's very loud. So yeah. Honestly, this game is so like spiritual to me, right? Does that make sense? All that talk about burgers, so I went to kitchen. There were no ingredients for burger, but I have constructed a hot dog. Hey, I will eat some chicken, well, turkey nuggets, because Lidl for some reason has... Explain me this, or riddle me this, Batman. Um, it's still pink. Riddle me this, Batman. The fucking Lidl has turkey nuggets, 1 kilogram, which is like 2.2 pounds for you, Choco. Dino chicken nuggets, which is half a kilogram, so you know, like 1 pound. And vegan chicken nuggets, which is like 30 grams, which is like, you know, 1/3 of a pound. Or like one third of 2.2 pounds, so you know, you calculate that. It's like since 600. Or like 0.6 pounds, I guess. Something like that. Why the fuck? How does that make sense? Why is there just no option for 1 kilogram of chicken nuggets? Lidl, I love you, but like, come on, man. This is ridiculous. I mean, I like the turkey nuggets too. It's just surprised. So that means vegan nuggets aren't truly vegan. They are fat nuggets. I I wouldn't know. Are you vegan, Choco? I remember you mentioning something about that. But maybe I'm making stuff up at this point. Make your own nuggets. I mean, I did once. I also like did. No, I ain't vegan. All right. Somebody. Oh no. I know. I know. There is an also New York guy I talked to once, and they said they were vegan, and I was like, damn. I did my own nuggets once, but they weren't that much better than the ones I bought in like little ones when they had chicken nuggets that were good. How come everyone has access to YouTube and other recipes in the world, but nobody cooks? Get it twisted. My problem is not cooking. My problem is washing the dishes after. On Sunday, I even made a tweet about this because it was hilarious, but the algorithm didn't pick it up. But it's so funny because I spent my whole day getting strength to wash the dishes, and I've been washing it for like 15 minutes, and the electricity just died on me. And I took that as a sign that, like, you know what, I think I should stop. Oh no, this was on a Saturday actually. On Sunday, me and my flatmate were cleaning the kitchen, well, mostly the fridge and the part around it. And I was cleaning the drawers in the kitchen, or like in the fridge. And he was joking that like, yeah, watch them until the electricity dies again. And as he said that, the electricity died. And I was so happy that I have proof that, like, you know, I'm not gaslighting myself or hallucinate. How are you eating the food from market then? From the plastic box? If you put it on a plate, you still need to dishes? Yeah. Yeah, but like, you know, washing a plate versus washing everything to create food, like, you know, you have to like wash all the you know, the pots, and you have to wash like the knife, and you know, the bowl you put the bread into, and the flour and the eggs, and then you have all this like garbage around you and stuff. Like, I love cooking. I just hate all the dirt I do. And you know, I care about the earth. I care about green energy. So I would rather buy something that's made by a big factory and ruins the environment more than, you know, create 0.00002% paper garbage. I know a dude that just buys single-use paper plates and plastic knives and never does dishes. Also, everything is microwave, so there is no need to clean pan or anything. And Chinese soups come with paper cup gratis. This is the thing. I've heard about people like this before, and this is like, I don't want to sound like insane, but I really want to meet one because it would. How do I enlighten my? Oh, it's tab. Because I think that would be like a spiritual experience to me to meet a guy like that and talk to them. That like, hey, how how do you exist? Like, I hate washing, and I hate, like, you know, even to some like OCD level or something. I just hate when my like finger touches the dead food, basically. But how the hell do you just have paper plates and use that? Like, I'm not on that level. Haven't you eaten Chinese for like a week straight? Yeah, but that's more of my autism or my ADHD or something. There's just my brain going that, oh yeah, I need to eat Chinese food for a week now. I mean, I had a week where I ate ramen for like 2 weeks. If you hate washing, you need a classic washing machine. Yeah, but that would require me dating, and you know, I respect women. I love women, one of my favorite genders. But like, yeah, I get. I mean, if we talk about the other washing machine, and you know, for reasons, this is a joke. We love women here. Um, the actual washing machine is like pretty fucking expensive, and we don't have a space for that again. Same problem as we have with the bathtub, basically. Maybe even top three. Yeah, I would say so. Door stuck. Door stuck. Are you still dirty here? Huh. Interesting. Doing dishes wasn't so bad for the like half of a year I needed to do them. Just don't let it build up. Yeah, but like it's like one of those things. What I realized about myself, well, which is like with my workplace, that if I go in, I want to spend like a lots of time to be in there, right? So I can say that like, hey, I did 20 hours in like 3 days. Oh, sorry. And that's, I guess, how I feel about the dishes too. That like, hey, if I have to do the dishes, I would rather do them for a long time, for like 20 minutes a day, instead of doing it like um, 2 minutes each day or something. And I don't know what that says about me, honestly. I'm not ready to learn that. But that just makes sense for my little silly brain. How are you still dirty, you liar? I forgot how high this guy can jump. Like, this is like one thing where I don't say I'm right necessarily. Like, I think I should do the dishes more frequently, or you know, don't let them build up and stuff. But at the same time, I genuinely think I'm built different and I cannot handle that, which is sad. Don't get me wrong. I love that sound effect. Can you be clean though? You literally don't have anything on you, man. The fuck? Like, the best part of a relationship to me sounds like um, sharing the chores. Like, get a partner who maybe hates like vacuuming, and then you could be like, hey, I'm gonna vacuum all day, every day for you, but please do the dishes for me. And you have like uh, a great compromise, right? One of you do the thing that the other person hates, and you do the thing that, or like they do the thing you hate, and you do the thing they hate, and you know everybody's happy, and then everybody claps again. I think, I don't know. Oh, so I need you. How far can you put this shit, huh? Holy cow! You have some long arms. Back in my day, people were eating berries straight from the bushes and bread straight from the bread trees. Yeah, it was all natural. Today, you need to put your berries and bread on a plate and then wash the plate. What next? Washing your hands. I mean, but like, if you don't wash your hands, I don't want to talk to you. Like, washing plates is yaks for me, but like, if you don't wash your body, I'm like, hey, you should be contacted by the police. I was your hands. You wash my hands. You go to work, I do tax evasion. I mean, I also did that allegedly, but you know, we may never know. I love the blind effect. Very cool. I mean, here's the thing. I'm so mad that we had like COVID, right? That was like a big thing in our world. We might have like World War III because of COVID happened and all the. No, you know, I don't want to really go into it, but like you know, the ruling class, and by ruling class I mean like autocratic system, or like you know governments and stuff, and you know economic crisis. You get the idea. So like COVID was a big thing. Um, Half of the world was dying, and then there are still people who are like, and you know, I know there are some people in chat too who are like, hey, I'm not gonna wash my hands. That just makes me very annoyed. Insanely mad. Hey, dishes, those takes 2 minutes. Instead, plays a game about washing the entire set for 60 hours, 600 hours. Yes. Yeah, but like I don't have to touch like food here. If this game was about like, hey, clean the playground from vomit, I would be like, I'm not playing this shit. Did I tell Chad this story where I was working at the go-kart track and you know we had to like clean the helmet, especially when they vomited into them. Anyway, one guy gave me their helmet that like there is some yuck on it, and I was like, oh, that's weird. So I went to my colleague and said that like, hey, how can I clean this? There is some like gooey stuff on it, and then my colleague was just like, oh, is that the one helmet they vomited into? And I screamed and threw the helmet away so fast and so far away that everybody was looking at me like, bro, what the fuck is your problem? It's just a helmet. And I was like, it's not only a helmet, it's the cursed helmet. Like like some people are afraid of spiders. I'm afraid of of disgust of food waste. I don't know. I'm built like that. Tic tac toe. Tic-tac-toe die. Tic-tac-toe pole. Interesting. Like, plus, mind you, I have clothing. Like, if I could do the dishes in this clothing, I wouldn't mind doing them. But at the same time, I would be like, bro, I really have to wear all this shit to do the dishes. Like, what's next? Do a resonance cascade? Like, what are we doing? Make it make sense. I guess you should like wear gloves during dishes. I tried that and it honestly works and feel nice. Like I feel very refreshed doing the dishes in gloves. My only problem is that one time the hot water got into the gloves or like under the gloves and I thought my hands are gonna die. It was a very bad experience for me. But yeah, we probably start doing that again because I at least don't feel hatred towards myself because I have to do the dishes. But like they should actually like create a dating app based on this. Like it's not about looks or whatever. It should like be uh how you can like handle situations and unhandle situations. Like maybe you need a partner who is like tall because that way you can achieve or like you can like have someone who grabs the stuff that's high up on the shelves, right? If you hate spiders, you should get a partner who is not bothered by spiders because they can kill the spiders for you. I think that makes sense. Guy who has no relationship. But you just need to do a test. Isn't that what was in Agretsuko though, where like you had to do a test and then like based on like how you can two work together in stuff is like how the test determines if you can like if you are a match or not. I think it was something like that. They were onto something. You just have to do this test of 1,000 questions, and then those questions will decide if you can two like live together or not. And it doesn't matter if you like don't agree with like anything else, but hey, at least one person doesn't hate the mosquitoes, and the other person can kill them for them or something. Like for example, if you are someone who attracts mosquitoes, you should definitely date me because they just love me. They are obsessed with me. And even if we are in a place where there are no mosquitoes, mosquitoes will still like suck the shit out of me. And not in a good way, like not in an enjoyable way too. Also, why is it like mm, what would be the right word for this? Secretive knowledge um, of what your blood type is. Because I just like kept telling people that, but then some people were like very secretive about it, and then I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't tell this to everyone, huh? I don't know. Is there any reason, or was it just like some paranoia from some random Twitter user I found? Can they like kill you because you have good blood type? Like there is a blood type mafia or something? That would be fucked up, man. They might be onto me too. Because I have great blood. That's all I'm gonna say. Probably the blood expertises can figure out what that means. I also, mind you, there was this one time where um, we were like giving blood away. This was still in high school, but we were over 18, so we could like, give blood. And I was like, hey, yeah, I like helping people. And then this guy next to me sat in the chair, right? Or like laid in the chair or whatever. And then, uh, leaned next to me and asked, hey, so I'm giving this blood away. Will they see if I put any drugs into my blood? And I was like so shocked. I didn't even know what we are doing here. I was like, I don't fucking know. Why would you give blood that has like drugs in it anyway? What are you doing? How did you get those anyway? You were like 18 in like the rural side of Hungary. Like how did that happen? Even weed was like or like weed is a thing there where it's just like, rat poison mixed with like, I don't know, glue or something, and then that's what people smoke and think it's weed. Like, did you get heroin or something? How? Also, every time heroin is mentioned, I just have to bring up my favorite story from Reddit, where it was like a guy that, hey, I'm gonna try heroin. Um, because I'm not an addictive personality type, and I'm sure I will not be addicted to it and wanna see what the buzz about. And then his next post is like, okay, so everybody was like talking that like, hey, don't do it. And then his next post was like 8 months later, where he said that, hey, so I got addicted to heroin, and um, I needed to go to the the to the 12-step program or something. That's very funny to me. I mean, it's a sad story, but you know, he was warned, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. 69%, nice. Huge. So it's 9 p.m. Holy cow. Can we do this today? Can we do this in an hour? I will have no work tomorrow, so that's good. I will have school tomorrow, but that's later. So I don't have to worry about staying up late and not being able to sleep anyway. Oh, listen. This is taking way too long for me. Please, come up. Mr. Geno. I'm not stressing. Holy, we did it. How do I exit this horrendous mode? Thank you, thank you. How did this game not win Game of the Year? When did this game come out? And what won Game of the Year that year? Can I see it somehow? Probably not. It's still so crazy to me that Balatro genuinely had a chance to win Game of the Year last year. This year, who knows? What do like? When will be the Nintendo 2 announcement with video games? That's probably more than the Mario Kart 9. That would be huge. Not like I can buy the console, but like I can still drool, I guess, and ask for I don't know something that people always ask for but never happens, like Sea of Song, new Metroid Prime. Or did we get the Metroid Prime? I don't remember. They should make a new Mario Party though. Haven't seen one in a while. Oh my god, so beautiful. You are so beautiful. The best to ever do it. I wonder how the Nintendo Switch 2 will do compared to the Switch, because they need like a very good start, I think, to even have a chance to over or like to sell more than the Switch one. I mean, it will probably sell more than the PlayStation 4, right? And the Xbox Series 1. Well, who knows, but I think it's like more likely, right? I think that's a reasonable guess. Too bad it will never outsell the PlayStation 2, because every time the Nintendo Switch would do that, the PlayStation 2 somehow just gains a few millions of actual units sold. Maybe someone still sells Nintendo or like PlayStation 2s to this day, who knows? Very weird stuff. For sure. Yo, get cleaned though, what the hell? Huge. Just like in real life. We go again. Are you actually not cleaned? How? Or are you part of the roof? I don't think so. We need to clean you too. Huge. So yeah, I think I will probably stream tomorrow. On Thursday, we'll see. On Friday, it's more likely, I think. And then eventually I will do a schedule, for sure. Creep! 72%, you'll have to see it. I hate watching the loop though, because I keep getting stuck in nothing. What am I doing? This is what I want. I also need to like have dinner, because I didn't really have dinner yet. Yeah, but I did talk about like the turkey nuggets, I guess. They get the idea. In the air fryer. Dude, I wanted to talk about this. So I got this email, because we are the security department, right? And we got this email that like, hey, one of our colleagues are leaving, so we want to give her a gift a departing gift, and it's a fucking air fryer. And I'm like, what? Your department gift is more expensive than my whole salary? What the hell? And then they asked if they can like give it to her, and like, you know, we said yes, but like, I'm offended. Personally. Like, yeah, I already have an air fryer and it's great, but like, what the fuck? Who thinks of me? I need the long extension here. Huge. I also think I like had fire in my air fryer the other day, and I don't know how to feel about that. I don't think that's a good sign. It will be fine, probably. I don't know. Better not to overthink it. Didn't blow up yet since that, so you know it's probably fine. Honestly, I should go to the mayor and be like, hey, I'm like very good at cleaning stuff, so hire me. Like, what you have to think about when you do a work, that if you find the right job for you, you don't have to work at all, right? And honestly, this kind of cleaning, if there is like no actual people around me, it doesn't sound that bad. You can just listen to some music, pretend you're streaming and then just talk to random guys or like random voices to your head, maybe even like argue with them. I don't think that's doing anything. We probably need the short extension now. This one. Yeah. Most jobs like that are reserved for family of politicians or CEOs, and because such people cannot be fired, they do shitty jobs. Yeah, that's the worst part too. Like, you know what I was always like? Or like I always wanted? To be like a gardener of like a mafia boss or something. Like, yeah, sure, you like work for the worst person of all time or something, I don't know. But like, I just, you just have a chill job, right? And they wouldn't kill you because all you have to do is like have pretty flowers, like, you know, you are not a risk at all. You don't have to be afraid, you don't have to like, you know, overdo yourself or something. You just do the pretty flowers. The the mother of the mob boss goes like, hey, these are pretty flowers, and the mob boss will be happy with you, and then you will live forever. And then you go home to your family, and then you say that like, oh yeah, the business is thriving as usual, did lots of money at the made up company, and then you know everybody's happy. I think. Like if I was a woman, I would love to be a maid of like some rich asshole. Now I wouldn't want to do like non-safe for work stuff, but you know, cleaning the dishes and some bullshit like that. Like you know how Peggy, I think her it's not Peggy, I don't know, but like the woman in Iron Man 1, I would love to be her, just like, oh yeah, no, no, gave you a gift, haha. Too bad she like started dating Iron Man. I don't know his actual name right now. It's not Robert Downey Jr., that's the actor. Come on. I know this, I know this. Stark? Tony Stark, right. You get the idea. It sucks too because I have a talent for this. Like, you know, haters will tell you I don't, but they are lying. I'm pretty good at this. No one has done it better before. 75%. Holy. We are so due. No fun facts about the playground too? What the hell? What's going on? The parkman is lacking. Also, it's crazy that I'm the only person who... That's a Smurf? I see you. It's crazy that I'm the only person who, like, does any actual work here. Maybe he is the motherfucker who makes everything dirty. It all makes sense. Oh my god. I get it now. Yikes, look at that shit. Oh, it just came off. Good. How is this shit still not clean? What do I have to do to have you clean? Bro. Dude. Ah. But I'm too close. How am I supposed to do this? I already have the short extension on. Ah, alright. It just happened, huh? Let us do the ground a bit. I think the ground is very dirty for us. I wouldn't mind working on the dot a bit. And by the dot I mean the ground. A clear ground means a clear soil. Don't get it twisted. Is that piss? That's moss, alright. I can clear this yellow part for sure. Shouldn't be that hard, right? There we go. Switch to a stronger one. Does this game have esport? I think I heard that before, but I just really fear that I could go pro in this. CSGO was... I like the skill. In League of Legends, I just did not understand what the fuck is going on. And then in Fortnite, it just doesn't run good enough on my PC, but I got everything for this, man. I think I have the chance to go pro, so you should invest into my Bitcoin or something. I don't know how the scam goes. Also, I have a YouTube Shorts that got over 1,000 views and 30 likes, so I might get to the point where I start do questionable things that makes me cancelled. If anybody is betting on that, like I think if I keep up this work, I might be cancelled in a year. Like all I had to do is be a popular and do something very stupid that makes every person go, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Back in my day, Fortnite was for 12 years old. These days, only 30-year-old played. Not true. It's only 8 years old and 40 years old. Well, 30 years old, I guess is better, yeah. But it's very annoying because I played Fortnite last year. In like summer and autumn mostly. And when I died, I was so annoyed because I know it was like a 10 years old who killed me. And there is like not even chat, so I couldn't even say my classic salty line where like, hey, at least I work, bitch. I have college to do. Get owned, you 13 years old dumbass. Idiot. But yeah, it's crazy. It's not a real chat if you cannot say the M word. I mean, look. It's very funny to me that people, mostly in America, I think, who say that, like, oh, you wouldn't survive the Black Ops chat because, you know, we kept, like, saying slurs at each other. Like, oh, you wouldn't survive that, are the same people who get, like, a meltdown when someone is, like, trans. That's hilarious to me. That, like, bro, you are talking. You're talking shit. You are a walking contradiction, literally. What are you doing? Get alive. Short extension doesn't really do much, I'm afraid. But it doesn't stop me. You can't stop the progress. 78%, we are doing chill. It's kind of wild to think about that. I was like playing Counter-Strike 1.6 when I was like 13 or something. And then, yeah, people just told me the most insane shit. And it was just like, huh, alright, I guess I'm gonna shut up. Probably caused me trauma too, like, don't get me wrong, but like, you know. Now I play like Marvel Rivals and I wanna say that like, I literally gonna do heroin if we don't win this. And then, you know, it like puts the asterisk out, like, hey, don't say that. And I'm like, man, I just want to motivate my team a bit. What's wrong with that? Can't even do that now? Because Vogue kills you? What the hell? Oh, ding ding! But yeah, that's like a thing I promised myself in like 2025 that I will try not to write insane shit into chat. Like I never like I don't like when I'm salty I just say dumb stuff about myself. I'm not really like slaying slurs or anything. Creosote is fungicidal, cheap and just an absolute joy to pure. Admittedly, it is also profoundly toxic to humans when ingested. Swings and something. Alright. If you say so, buddy. Like, I don't really say slurs or anything. I just say stuff like, hey, please fuck my wife. You are better than me. You deserve my wife. And then they are like, what's wrong with this guy? He's having a mental breakdown. It is probably true. But it's funny. So I don't know. It's a price I'm willing to pay. For now. And then later, who knows what consequences that will cause me. I should clean you too, huh? Do people actually climb on these shits? Damn. I always, the climbing toys, in like on like playgrounds and stuff always scare the shit out of me because I do not trust this, man. Like this does not look safe to me at all. And then the idea that I'm on the top of it and then I just fall and die, like holy shit, man. Is that normal? Is that the fear of height, actually? Maybe I've always had a fear of height, I just didn't realize. This is not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Let's clear this yellow spot. What was that? Did you hear that scary sound? Everything is paranormal. But the when I read that chat message to myself, the very weird sound was in my left ear, and I don't know if I'm like hallucinating again or if something actually was in the game or like some bug or something. Spooky. Maybe this actually turns into a horror game now. Imagine. Paranormal forcivity. It's just a stroke. Oh, okay. I do be having those, so it's fine. Do you know that feeling when, and I don't mean this right away, but like this happened today to me at work. When you like say funny stuff and then your colleagues don't get it and you say something that you don't even really find funny and then your colleagues are like, this is like your best joke so far, and I'm like, really? This one? And then they like talk about like they laugh at it for like 5 minutes and I'm like, bro, it's literally not that funny. None of my jokes are that funny that should make you laugh for 5 minutes. If that's the case, then please contact a therapist or something. Even I don't laugh at my jokes for 5 fucking minutes. Like, damn. Barely cleaned you. Any more yellow dots? I think they are all gone. That's scary. Because that means I actually have to clean some actual things. I also hate my colleagues because, like, they are the type of people, and you know, I like don't want to have war with these people because I think they are like, you know, um, harmless. But do you know those people who don't know where when a joke ends? Like, you know, sometimes you say something funny and then someone like does something extra it and then it makes it funnier and then you are like, ah, that's good. But then there are people like keep adding extra stuff, but it's like not funny anymore. You just like say the same joke. Some people have so opposite humor that it is hard to believe, even if you go to cinema and there is a mid-tier shitty gag and half the audience laughing so hard they could die. I wish I were stupid and simple. I mean, I don't want to say they are stupid and simple necessarily, but like, I, I mean, get it twisted. That's how I feel about Family Guy. That I somewhat envy that I cannot enjoy that show because uh, the joke of Family Guy to me is like, hey, remember the time where funny event or like wacky thing, and then clip about wacky thing, and then that just repeats for like 20 minutes. And I envy the people who can enjoy that, honestly. Not because I find them simple or something, but it's like life is so much fun probably when you um, don't have to, like, you know, try to make yourself laugh. Like you don't have to look like, you know, think about skibidi toilet all day to make you to make yourself laugh. But you know, you get the idea. Being able to enjoy repetitiveness is linked with low intelligence. So if someone keeps repeating the same joke over and over, and having genuine fun, you can guess what his IQ is. Yeah, but IQ is not necessarily means, like you can be a smart person, but still, like, fail living up to your potential and stuff. So, maybe they are, maybe they have low IQ, but maybe they are smart enough to, you know, find what they find funny and then just have fun in life. Yeah, and most likely have 60. I mean, come on, that's you probably have like more. I mean, I have 60, so you must have more than that, right? You're not paying to. That would be so funny that you can do like a free try your IQ test, but it's like only the first 10 questions, and then you answer them perfectly, but it's still like, hey, you have 70 IQ. If you want to continue the test and see your full result, then please pay us. 69 IQ, I mean, that would go hard, right? 69, because the next one that would go hard would be like 420, and I don't think that's really achievable. But you can always dream, I guess. Is the dirt on you, you little bitch? No. It is, I think. We talk shit here like we are gods, and then we do IQ tests, we get like 30 points, and it turns out we were the idiots and everyone else is smart. We are just too stupid to understand it. That's actually my fear, so that I'm like I don't think I'm very smart, really. But it's my fear that it turns out that I'm like actually like shouldn't be alive. I'm so stupid. And it's a miracle that I actually like have the ability to breathe and blink automatically. I also like I don't think I talked about this on stream yet, but I really hated when in high school people realized that I have like a sense of humor. And I don't know if you like realize it, but my comedy is mostly like situational. Like I just come up with dumb stuff based on the current situation or something. I thought you did an IQ test, but I guess I don't know when you would have done it. I mean, when I was at the child psychologist, they just made me do one, and then they said my IQ is like 120, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Um, and then, I'm still here, so I don't know what to do with that IQ. Like, can I maybe exchange it into like Bitcoin or something? um, But like what I was saying that people like I there was like some dumb stuff, and then I could like make fun of it basically. That like, oh, XD, this is very stupid, lol, and then people thought I'm funny. So what they started doing is I was like having lunch in the cafeteria, and then they sat down next to me and said that like, hey, can you say something funny? And I was like, bro, no, I'm like living my introverted moment right now. I'm collecting my zen. The real test is, do you have enough creativity to appreciate big booba furry entire humanoid Pokemon? Low IQ person would say it is zoophilia, but we all know the difference, and the difference is art. Oh boy. I don't think I'm gonna go into that one. That's not something I should discuss at 9:30 p.m. Oh man. But like, yeah, back to the story. I hate that. That's like people are like, "Hey, funny guy, say something funny." Like that's not how comedy works, unless you force your jokes. Or at least for me, like maybe I can think of something funny that happened to me, but like I can't really be like, "Oh, hey guys, do you want to hear something funny?" And then just go off and be like, "Two people go to the pub." It's just not how it works, man. Why is it called monkey bar? Ladder. Two monkeys go into the bar. Ah, interesting. IQ test is about solving stupid puzzles. It does not test your intelligence in understanding art or emotions or social interactions. There are many intelligence types. So what the fuck is IQ? It's a scam. Funny guy say something funny. Your mom. You can answer that only if you're a professional comedian. Or even better, hey guy, like say something funny. My wife left me and then just laugh uncontrollably, and then eventually start crying. Now that will show them. I mean, that's the other thing about IQ that there are like Mesa or whatever they are called. That they are like oh, we did this IQ test and then it said we are very smart, so we are part of this group now, and our personality is that we are smart. And then these are the type of people who are many times are Redditors or on Twitter. They are like, as a person who is very smart and has an IQ of 500, I don't understand why people are sad when you literally can download 5 apps and be happy. I don't understand this art piece. Why isn't it just good looking? Da Vinci was the best. We peaked there. Today's art is bad. Illiterati. Streamer is stupid. Streamer doesn't understand me, very smart, because Tess said I'm smart. Is that the same people who like tell you that wake up at 3 a.m. shit and then get out of bed and stuff like that to achieve Giga Chad mindset? Ancient fairies were burned for witchcraft. I imagine that's why we only have Da Vinci. I mean, that's true, I guess, now that you mention it. Da Vinci didn't draw big booba furry Pokemon. He sucks bastards with big that all LGBT crowd is scared of him. Wasn't he gay, by the way? I mean, Jesus was a furry. He said he's the lamb, he's the lion, he's many animals. Jesus was kind of based, honestly. He would love Balatro for sure. Jesus was gay because dying is gay. So true, but he came back. So he's bi, actually. So please respect that. He was like, I came, and then I came back. Great comedy. It's all written in Bible too. He was twice gay then. No, he was bi. He's inside all of us, both women and men, and every gender. Have you seen memes of Judas like in ancient art? No. I did not. He did not respect personal space? What? what are you talking about? Judas means be like me when I literally betray the Son of God. Guess that just happened. Whoops. Oh, I guess he really was the Son of God, huh? I mean, like, why for 33 money? I sent you link. I'm like so afraid of what's gonna be this or what this gonna be. Oh my god, what the hell? Do you think Judas was gay? Maybe he was just gay and he really liked to be close to people. And like he okay, so here's my theory. Read top comment. Thank God you are using already too. I respect that. And Judas told the priests and fuck off. Pharisees, the man who I kiss on the cheek is the one you seek, to which they replied gay. This is actually related to my theory. What if Judas didn't do it for the money? He did it so he can kiss a person, a man. Like he was just like, yeah, sure, I have a crush on Jesus, and now I have a reason to kiss Jesus. And he didn't care about the money actually. That puts like a whole twist on the story, I think. Judas got super horny and got hella mad that Jesus had like 12 dudes. What happened to Judas? He killed himself. He was like, damn, I really betrayed the Son of God, huh? And then he killed himself. That's why he has one heart in Isaac. I don't know. I mean, like, he had 12 followers who followed him everywhere, but like when he streamed or had his like streamed, there were like fuck ton of people there, right? Like people like going crazy, and then he just was like, hey, y'all hungry, and then just gave everyone fish and bread. GigaChat streamer. According to Matthew, he hangs himself, but who the hell is Matthew? He is an apostle. He's another follower of Jesus Christ. Shaking my head. There were like 3 guys. Matthew, Lucas. Well, no. 4 actually. Matthew, Jonas, Lucas. I don't know what's the Mark. Yeah. Who are in the Bible and then talk about like Jesus's life. They were all followers of the Christ, of Jesus. When I was a kid, I really did not understand why he betrayed Jesus, though. Like, I was like, bro, like, didn't you read the Bible? Like, you knew someone will betray him. Even he told you someone's gonna betray him, and then what you do, betray him? Like, are you stupid? I just don't get it, man. Jesus told Judas he's gonna betray him. Everybody got super mad at Judas and started dissing him. At some point, he broke. Like, if I'm treated like a traitor, I might as well commit the crime. Later, when Jesus was dying on the big plus sign, he whispered told you, and that broke Judas and committed Sudoku. Is that what happened, or is that just a theory? Because I don't like. I don't think. Like, I think Jesus knew it's gonna be Judas, and Judas knew it's gonna be him, right? But the others didn't know who was the imposter, right? They didn't suss him. No, I'm just spinning bullshit. Yeah. Like, everybody was like, they had the meeting, and then they were like, everybody's sus. Where is Judas? And the people were like, I don't know. He's probably not the impostor then because he's not here, but then it turned out he was the impostor, and then Jesus was not saying anything, and they were like, "Oh, Jesus, tell us." 33 series like $70 trillion nowadays. Um, well, I guess it's time to find where he killed himself, right? I have a great idea, Chet. You're gonna be so rich. Just trust me, dude. Who cares about 33 Savory would do it even for half-eaten hot dog and a blowjob from a toothless hooker. It was Fortas, so the price did not matter. That's actually like a very interesting idea, right? Where what if he did it because he like actually like like I think there is actually like a theory of that, right? Where Judas is somewhat considered a hero because someone had to betray Jesus and he took the blame for it, right? Like if Jesus was not betrayed, he wouldn't die for our sins, and then he wouldn't like come back to life and create the Bible and stuff. Jesus programmed him to do it. Wait, Judas is a robot now? What the fuck? According to Matthew, he also gave the silver back, so like, oh, so he really did it for the coochie. Big J was a master and poor small Judas was fucked from the start. Justice for Judas, my boy did nothing wrong. I mean, either way, he went to heaven because Jesus brought him to heaven, and then they probably like it was probably awkward for the first few thousand years, but from like 2000, from like the year 2000, they probably like chill with each other, right? That they're like, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, but I just the money, and then I had a rough childhood and stuff, and then Jesus was like, I get it, man, don't worry. If he's so big God, why did he not save his follower, only allowed him to fail? I mean, Jesus was just aura farming a lot, honestly. Like, what's cooler? Being like, no, Judas, don't do it. You're so sexy, haha. Or being like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna die for humanity or whatever. Like, yeah, that's fucking cool. You cannot deny that. Fine, I guess I'm gonna delete all sins now. Jeez. And then he even strike a pose while doing all of it. He did one of the most iconic things of human history. Dude went off. Holy. 89%. We might be able to do this in time. Oh wait, I don't have to render shit anymore. Because I use the slash markers. So back, we are so back, guys. Okay, I could use my god powers to change Judas' destiny that I created myself, or I could do the cool thing and die and resurrect, but as a side effect, Judas dies from being. Do you think Jesus waited, like before coming back to life, he waited till Judas kills himself? Like, because he literally could have been like, hey, it's fine, I will come back to life, don't worry. But like, maybe he was just like, okay, I'm dead and I could like, come back to life anytime, but like, hold, hold. He died. Okay, now I can do it. Like if he gave back the money and then he ended his life, YouTube will love this video. By the way, the algorithm, he will be like, yeah, let's put the if you feel sad, then please call this hotline. But like, yeah, he probably did that. He waited in heaven so he could guide Judas to hell himself. Hmm. Yeah, maybe. Hey, remember me? But like, that's the other thing that I didn't understand. That motherfucker saw Jesus do literal miracles, right? If we believe the scripture, like the guy literally was walking on the water and then said that like, hey, check this water out, it's wine now, and you know, all that crazy stuff. He literally brought back a person from the death, and then he was like, I'm gonna betray this person? Like, are you insane? What are you doing, man? This is the type of shit that's like, you know, makes me question mankind. Like, if I literally saw a god, I would not like betray him at all. Jesus does hella big magic, if not God, at the very least a powerful wizard. Betraying him for a bit cash might turn back. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, imagine if he wasn't the son of God and he was just like an evil wizard or something who was just doing it for the fine. Judas goes there, betrays him. Jesus is like, fuck you, turns everybody into like frogs or some shit, and then steps on you. Like, what was the end game, Judas? Come on, man. Make it make sense. Maybe when Jesus told Judas that he will betray him, it was wink wink an order and Judas believed it. It's just, I can imagine, yeah, like, we won't do anything. You can show us who Jesus is. We're not gonna do anything about that. And he's like, yeah, sure. And then he did it, and then it's like, guess you're dead now. Oops. We need to make a movie. I mean, there is potential. Jesus betrayed Judas. It's a conspiracy theory. It's like a whole Deus Ex story in the end. It's all a conspiracy, and then the last scene is already better than 90% of Netflix plot. And then the last scene is that like the Illuminati is talking, and then Jesus like joins back at the end and is like, everything is according to plan. I will revive myself in 3 days. And something like that. Too bad that we cannot do the thing the third Kingsman film did. Where they where in the after credits scene they like tease Hitler as the next main villain. That's, I will never forget that after credits scene, man. That's like so insane. Play the Jesus Sim. I should play the Jesus Simulator. Holy. Whenever that comes out, that would go hard. And the final scene is Jesus getting back into his time machine. Yeah, I mean that's also a theory of mine actually, that like, if you think about it, him doing those tricks makes sense. Like, you know, how do you create infinite amount of fish and bread? You just have a portal gun and then just, you know, pull the bread and fish under, like, through the portal. How do you create water, like wine out of water? Simply you just use that pill that the the wine pill, right? Like it didn't say it was like good quality wine. If Jesus was really doing the British History Museum, now he's in heaven. I think that would be very funny if he was just there. Like, you know, like walking on water. He just had a fucking jetpack. He had like hover boots or something. It was boring. He left. Why the fuck the British Museum has so much shit? Did they really just like go around and said like this is mine now? We're gonna steal your property as a joke? As a sick joke? Can we finish this in like 9 minutes? Right? They always had a royal family with sticky fingers, stealing and colonizing. Right. It's so funny to me that when the queen slash king dies, they like have to reprint a fuck ton of stuff, which is just, you know, losing money. And, you know, I was not hoping for the death of King Charles, I think is what we have right now. I wasn't hoping for his death, but it would have been very funny in a way. If like they reprint everything and then he dies too and then they just have to reprint everything again. How does Britain have humans? Like how did they get there? Uh, how do we have Eskimos? If that's a phrase I can use, I don't know. I've heard that it might be hurtful, but like you know, how do we have people at the poles? How why did they go there? They were like, fuck Africa, it's too hot here. I want it to be colder. Like, what happened? Fuck this, those royal fucks do not have the government and they get their royalty tax from other taxes and they have a lot of property that is tax exception. Um, yeah, but Queen Elizabeth had very colorful clothes, so I think that's pretty cool. Wouldn't you agree? Royal family is like politicians on steroids above the law but doesn't need to do shit. Get it twisted. It's very funny to me that you literally have the chance to be born into the royal family and then like have no problems in life. That's like huge. You know, congrats, you are the son of Queen Elizabeth. You literally will be a king and then you have to like do jack shit in life. And yet they still have drama and like try to be celebrities and stuff. But you know, good for them, I guess. I don't think the royal family does much to be even angry at. It's just weird, right? That you have like all your problems in your life, and there is like a family in the world where they like literally don't have to do anything and they are like chilling. The force he was born, it was his first mistake as he got born in Hungary, so being born into the British royal family. That's like exactly like what I think. Like when I think about that, I literally had the chance to be like, I don't know, the son of Queen Elizabeth or some shit. I literally had to be born in Hungary and like, you know, it could have been much better. Like, why wasn't I born in, I don't know, in like America? Like, yeah, sure, America also sucks, but like, you know, at least Secret Son of Orban Victor. I don't even know what I would do, man. That's like, I would have very complex feelings. I would like need another 5 years of therapy for that. If your parents are even real. I mean, that would be a plot twist if you were adopted, or if I was adopted. Probably half the Hungary sons of Orban as he fucks everybody equally. Good one. That's also pretty true. It's very funny to me that what Elon Musk is doing is like putting children into every woman he meets. That's like very normal, right? Very normal human behavior. Once again, from the richest person on earth. We can all agree, hopefully. Orban sounds like a bit like Orb, and I hate it. He taints the good name of Orb. You will not believe Orban Victor has a son, right? And Victor comes from the word victorious, which means like winner, right? And he has a son whose name is Győző, which basically means winner. Must leaving his son behind in public and he doesn't care at all. No, he cares because, what if somebody wants to shoot him? He was just in a place where he know nobody wants to shoot him now. Come on. Happens to the best of us. Would you wear a bulletproof vest if you know you were not gonna be shot? Exactly. Sounds silly, right? He should marry a woman called chicken dinner. That would be an awesome name. Yeah, winner, chicken dinner. But sadly, he's gay, so he's not gonna marry any woman. Like, it's so funny because he, like, had his diploma work was about gay people, and then the government made it secretive, which is, very weird. And, doesn't make you question anything at all. Did I clean this shit? Nah, it's not clean yet. Me, when I'm definitely not gay, so I definitely don't make my diploma work about gay people, and definitely don't have the government make it a secret, so nobody questions it. Very human behavior. Holy cow! Ding ding. 5% left, chat. We're gonna do good. We're gonna did it. I don't really have any reason to doubt my parents, and they are mentally disturbed, but they just seemed unhappy for as long as I knew them. I mean, they're just adult life, honestly. What if Orban was gay all along and those laws are just bamboozled to prove he's not gay? I mean, he's not gay, but like there are like people in the Hungarian government who are clearly gay. Like the guy who was wearing a bag of ecstasy and was leaving a gay orgy when the police arrived in Brussels. Like I think he is gay. Probably. Well, I mean, like this is actually what I was thinking about, and I don't really want to go into my personal childhood on stream, but like this is what I was thinking about. That like when I'm a kid, I have like these nostalgia memories of my parents being happy and stuff, or like my family being happy, and then I'm probably like I had to come to the conclusion that that's probably not the case. That they were like always sad. They just I just didn't really understand the idea of sadness, so I thought they are happy. And they were probably depressed throughout my whole life, which is sad, but like, Now, what the fuck is a tower sprout? Ah, we figure it out eventually, hopefully. Our vertical sprouts. I don't fucking know what those mean. Damn, baby. You cannot say intercourse. What the hell? Parents said all life, child is born also said no need for genetic tests. It's obvious. Yeah, I mean, that too, and then when your parents make a child because they think the child will bring happiness, and then they realize that depression is more complex, and they are like, "Whoops! I guess we're gonna ruin a life now." Haha. Yeah, but like they seem to just hate and avoid each other. I don't know how those people would have intercourse at all. I mean, like, again, I don't want to go into my personal life, but like, my sister was literally dying when my parents decided to fuck. Make it make sense. And then I like didn't think about it much because it's like you don't really think about how you were made. But it like once popped into my mind, and that's my sister. That like what was the reaction when it was announced that my mom is pregnant with me, and they were like, I guess we were surprised. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I don't think that is useful information for my relationships. I don't know. Very weird. There's just some stuff that you know you are like, hey, I don't understand this, but then you like get mature enough, and then you are like, no, this I don't understand this because this makes no sense at all. Did you hear the dog? Weird. I'm so curious how this is gonna do on YouTube because I cannot see anyone sitting down and watching a guy wash the ground for 90 minutes while talking about his parents having sex and also Jesus betraying Judas. But maybe that's somehow the thing that's people want nowadays. I mean, look, why didn't Jesus have a son? He does because he's God and we are all the sons of God, dummy. Man, when every AI will just talk about Jesus and Judas because that's the data they got from this stream. That's gonna be so funny. Honestly, and Jesus was hella based for not having a child. He know. Oh man. Small red floor. Wait, did I clean the big red floor? Holy. We did it, Joe. Now this is gonna be the worst 99%, mind you. This is still useful data can be piloted to do not speak like that. Yeah, maybe like it would be useful for like catching serial killers. But like if they talk about this, immediately put them on the wanted list. Do not hesitate. Did you see that Britain like changed the like talk with Apple and now they can like use your data to find if you like wanna kill people or not or some shit? I have like very weird feelings about that because me personally, I don't really have conversations like that where I'm like, I'm gonna go out and blow up a mall or some shit. But when I say some stupid stuff like that, I usually joke. I don't know how, like, what would the British government think of me? Like, they would probably, like, they can use my data for themselves. I mean, I'm just like, what if, like, one time Like they are like, haha, this is funny, but then when I say it for the 50th time, they were like, okay, like stop, no, this is not funny anymore. They should have a AI purely trained on Discord DMs. Didn't they like did that? Like the Discord had an AI or something, right? Oh my god. Oh, there's lots of shit here, huh? I thought they'd try to do something like that. But yeah, that would be a great idea for sure. Especially on the DMs, where people just like store their passwords and shit. That would be huge. Okay, what else do we need to clean? Tower tabletop. Tower tabletop. Oops. Tower tabletop. Ah. Yeah. Completely forgot. There we go. I store my passwords in an encrypted keychain. Forcy, what do you mean you store your password in a conversation with someone? No, it's like the... Oh, what is that film called in English when the guy goes on to uh, be a millionaire or whatever the show is called, and then he just like collects data, like he wins because he like went through a life, and then he gets all the answers from his life. That's what I do with my Discord passwords. That I look at like I store my passwords in all DMs. Where I'm like, hey, this is a word. I'm gonna make this my password. This way only I know my passwords because I know where to look for. Wow, you're very dirty. You're a very dirty boy. Also, I wanna use an encrypted keychain, but I'm too stupid to actually like use one. Like I'm not stupid. I'm just lazy. Slide platform. You mean this one? Still? Large bridge slats. Man, only if I fucking knew English. Large bridge slats. I mean, you're pretty large to me. You would put all your stuff in it, encrypted, and forget master password. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm afraid of. Large bridge slats is still throwing me for a loop. I mean, I would make my master password just ABCD1234, so it wouldn't be a problem. Or I would just use another encrypted keychain to store my master key in that one. Large bridge slots. Can you please show me the word? Enlighten me about this thing? Can you show me the word? Ah. That one thing? This motherfucker? Really? Where even? Ah. So easy. Literally did not even sweat it. Now look at the other progress we did. And we changed to pink too. Oh my. Yep. Impressive. Thank you for my money. So this tool gonna be very long too. This one's probably pretty short. Alright. Slash marker me. End of my life.